Welcome to Loosening Captives channel, where we discuss everything having to do with deliverance and inner healing. Today's topic is becoming free from Mithraism's influence. Mithraism was an ancient pagan religion practiced by the Persians, today's Iranians. Due to its secretive nature, little is known about this religion today. It was commonly depicted by a man slaying a bull, and was introduced to the ancient Romans by the legionnaires, where it gained popularity also among the emperors. Emperor Constantine was one of the most prominent supporters of Mithraism and played a key role in the development of Christianity in Rome. He made Christianity legal and Rome's state religion, but he also blended elements of Mithraism into it, resulting in a mixture and totally different than the original Christian church. This led to the creation of his own version of Christianity, which eventually evolved into the Catholic Church. Constantine incorporated many of the same symbols used in Mithraism into Christianity, such as the fish symbol, which represented rebirth in Mithraism, and the sun symbol, which was integral to Mithra's worship. He also replaced the early church's Sunday worship with Saturday worship with Sunday worship or Sunday. And he also changed the apostolic format to the pastoral paradigm, which is used today. Additionally, the birth date of Mithra, December 25th, was adopted into Christianity, and many Mithric ceremonies, oaths, titles, and degrees were introduced to Christianity and incorporated. It is worth noting that Mithraism has also influenced Islam, the Masonic cults, and other secret cults, such as New Age religions. However, the impact to Christianity has been the most significant. Christians today have some level of connection to Mithraism, which contributes to some of their negative issues in life. Mithraism consists of 7 degrees, each associated with a false verdict that empowers it. The false verdict operates as a legal judgment that dictates a person's behavior. Our ancestors and even ourselves, when reciting these declarations or false verdicts, became bound to Satan and subjected ourselves to curses that affect our lives today. The purpose of this video is to assist Christians and their families in finding freedom from the influence of Mithraism. It is important to be receptive to the guidance of the Holy Spirit as He reveals connections to Mithraism. The false verdicts associated with Mithraism must be dealt with legally through the courts of heaven. The following is a summary of the steps you can take to obtain freedom from Mithraism. Step 1. Step into the court of cancellations. Step 2. Repent for the various Mithritic profane worship. Step 3. Request a severing of ties to Mithraism for you and your generations. Step 4. Request cancellation of every covenant curse related to the worship of Mithras. Step 5. Forgive, bless, and release those who started and perpetuated the worship of Mithras. Step 6. Request covenant of life be issued to you and your generations through the blood of Christ. Step 7. Request access to the Court of Appeals and request that each false verdict for each of the 7 degrees be overturned and replaced with righteous verdicts. Step 8. Repent for the participation and initiation in each of the degrees. Step 9. Forgive, bless, release those in your lineage who participated or were initiated in any of the degrees of Mithraism. Step 10. request access to the court of reclamation, and request that anything lost to you and your generations be restored in Jesus' name. The previous instructions provide a brief overview of the steps that you need to follow. However, as the degrees of Mithraism have a level of detail that I cannot possibly cover in this short video, I highly recommend that you obtain the book Freedom from Mithraism. It's available in the shop area of my website, and I will put the website link underneath this video. That'll give you more detail on the protocol for each of the degrees, what to do. Thank you now for watching. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. See you at our next video. Bye-bye.